It is now time for your MetroTex MLS Insights. Today we are going to be reviewing how to create a team inside of the MLS, which allows your assistants and or office staff the ability to put in new listings and make edits for their agents. Now to start this, you must of course be logged into the MLS system, and we're going to start by going to the tab at the top called Admin. Now I do want to make a note, if you do not see the Admin tab, that means you do not have access to create a team. The following individuals are the only people who can create a brand new team: your MLS staff, your head broker and or head manager, and your office staff. So if you do not have that tab at the top, you simply need to call your MLS for assistance or ask your office to help you. Now once you've clicked on the Admin tab, you'll notice you have an option for Teams, Manage Teams, and I'm going to go ahead and click that little link right there. Now the page that it takes you to is going to show you all the teams that are created right now under your office. Now to create a brand new one, if you look in the top right hand corner, it says New Team with a blank box and the word Create. Now in the blank box is where you're going to type in the license number of the individual you would like the team created under. So I'll notice I typed in my license number and I'm going to click the word Create. Now this page allows me to add who I want on my team. So I'm going to click this link that says click here to create a team, and I'm going to enter where it says please enter new team member's user ID. Okay, this is going to be the individual's login ID. So for your assistants, this is typically their D number, which will start with a D and then have typically numbers behind it. Or you can even put a license number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in the number for the person I want added to my team. And I'm going to click the word Find so we can locate it in the system. Now it was successful in finding the individual I want. There's the email address and it tells me that they are staff. Now I have two options to choose from. I can allow this member to impersonate me, or I can allow this member to work on behalf of me. Let me explain the difference between the two. Impersonate me allows that team member to have full access to your account. This is the recommended choice for your clerical or office staff, as it gives them the ability to make any changes and also enter in new listings for their agents. Now, the option that says work on behalf of me is a tad bit different. It still gives the team member full access to the account, but when they're sending emails or correspondence from your account, it actually states that they're working on behalf of you. So we're going to choose the impersonate me option because we want that individual and assistant to be able to change or edit or create brand new listings for the agents. So I'm going to go ahead and click the word add now that I've selected impersonate me. And I have successfully now created a brand new team with a team member included. Now this is how to create a team. I do want to point out a couple of things on team features. So I'm going to go back to the Admin tab and go to Manage Teams a second time. And let's say you want to add another person to your team, or maybe you want to delete it or even make changes. So I want you to notice that once I have created a team, I'm going to go find the team that I created. And here it is right here, Heather Collins. Now when I click on the little arrow to the far left, it then shows who is the team head or role, and then who's impersonating or working on behalf of me. Now I want the ability to either delete or edit. So notice to the right I can delete it, or I can click the word settings, which is what I'm going to do now. And I get right back to the original page where I added a team member, and I can go ahead and click and add another individual, or I can delete the person who's already included. So that is your settings and managing features of your team. Now I'm going to take this one step further and show you what it looks like once your assistant has the access, what they are going to do to get into your account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as the member I added to my team. Okay. And what you're going to notice is in the top right hand corner, they will have this link that says working as, and it will say their name. Now when they click this, they will get the option to now switch to the agent who they are on a team for. So I'm going to go ahead and say switch to Heather Collins. And as soon as I do that, it will now show that link saying working as and then that agent's name. That is the proper way for an assistant clerical staff or whomever you've asked to be on your team, how they can access your account. Now, make sure they are aware that once they're done with their account and whatever they're making changes to, they want to always go back and click on working as that agent and switch back to their own name. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about the team feature is if you have an unlicensed assistant, every unlicensed assistant must have a waiver filled out giving them their own login ID and password to access the MLS. Now, I'm going to quickly show you where you can find that form on our website. That's going to be at mymetrotex.com. And if you look right here in the red bar, you'll see the option that says Join Metrotex. And I'm going to select Applications and Forms and go down to the section called MLS Applications and Forms, and you'll see Netris Waiver Form. Now this is what the form will look like. It again does say MLS waiver form for individual. This will need to be filled out and completed, and then at the bottom you'll see you can fax it to our membership department. That is how you create a team and also get access. If you have any problems with this process, you please contact our MLS department. And that was your Metrotex MLS Insights.